Okay, let's see.
These are all sort of the building blocks of prosecution, and it may seem obvious to us watching this, from afar, but this is what the prosecutor has to do: is put these building blocks together piece by piece very meticulously. So even though it seems obvious, they've got to establish it's this person in the hotel who ran through there and was attempting, according to the U.S. attorney, was attempting to assassinate the president.
We're gonna play.
I ask you about the fact that the video, again, so clear, was released by investigators here. The DOJ, the U.S. attorney, released the video that they could see as well as those photos. Is that fairly standard? What do you think is the motivation there behind that?
Well, it's transparency on the first level. It shows this is what we have, this is what happened, and I think it's certainly appropriate for the prosecution to say, look, there's no doubt about what was taking place. I mean, he hasn't been convicted yet, of course.
Okay.
But now everybody can see what the government has. There may be other videos that they haven't released, and that wouldn't be surprising. But at this stage, to be transparent about what the security videos showed, it's certainly, if there's any concept of a conspiracy theory or this is something that was not, a false flag type deal, these are ways that you shut those theories down. You show what you have, you show what actually occurred.
Okay.
And I think we've seen video that's actually probably gotten better in terms of quality as the days go on. But it does show us that the government at this stage at least is showing its cards, which nobody can argue with that.
And my last question for you here, what are you going to be watching for as the case plays out? It's important to know that we're 1 week removed from the incident taking place, and we do have a lot of video, images. We've had 2 court appearances. So what are you watching for as this all plays out?
We're gonna go to the nearest stop.
Communication with family, with what he was writing, posting on social media. So there's a lot more investigation to come.
John W. Day, thank you so much for taking the time to be here with us and helping to break it down. Anything we missed that you want to make sure to add before I let you go?
There's a lot more to come, and stay tuned.
All right. Thank you so much. We definitely appreciate you being here.
Thanks.
And I want to pop this up on your screen once again as we are awaiting this news conference with officials over in NASA, New York. Now, we have very limited information so far, but our Fox 5 New York team is out there gathering us
Let's go get a
all
boat.
the information and providing this live look here. We were told this news conference would start about 11:45 a.m. Eastern Time. It looks as though it's running just a little bit behind.
There's no boats.
Police Department holding a briefing, they say, regarding the arrest of a migrant who entered the U.S. illegally for the alleged murder of quote-unquote multiple victims. Now, at this point, we don't know how many victims we're talking about. All of that information so far just says, quote-unquote, multiple victims. Once this gets underway here, we are going to bring it to you in full commercial-free as we get it on Live Now from Fox, and that should be momentarily. Right here, popping up this live look at the White House. I mentioned a bit earlier that it appeared that President Trump was going to be heading back to Washington today, but it now appears that's going to be tomorrow. And he's actually going to head from Palm Beach County, Florida, over to Miami, Florida, where he's taking part in several events. But as of right now, all of those are listed as closed press. Again, not quite clear. He's going to speak to members of the media as he leaves Palm Beach County for Miami-Dade County. But we'll see how that plays out. And any live images, as I always say, you'll get to see them here uninterrupted on Live Now. We are going to head to a quick 2-minute commercial break now at 12:11 on the East Coast and 9:11 on the West Coast. You're watching now.
When my streaming bill hit $108 a month for channels I don't even watch, I didn't get it. I got friends. When my wife was watching 24/7 holiday movies, I didn't have it. I got
friendly.
I might die here.
My favorite classic westerns disappeared overnight without warning. I didn't get mad. I got frantic.
Join the millions who got
Yep. I died.
Thousands of just $6.99 a month. Start your free trial today.
Oh, I'm not getting that money, man. Well, let's play a different game.
It's Friday night. Get your butt over here for some
Let's
fun
play. know I made another video like this. It came out like 30 minutes ago, but I'm kidding. Well, let's play They Are Coming.
Get set.
Blossom, Blossom. Hey, Blossom.
You're welcome.
Okay.
You know what they say? All aboard.
I love Blossom, 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 Blossom.
Deja vu.
Ooh, dang, that's loud. Random. We're gonna start. Let's use this. Okay, guys. I might cut this short. Next video.